So tell the story anyway, amen. So Mark chapter 5, amen, verses 25. And it reads, and a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had. Yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. Verse 27 says, when she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak. Or as other verses may say, the hem of his garment. Because she thought, if I could just touch his clothes, I will be healed. Yes. Immediately her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was free from her suffering. Amen. And we're going to stop there. Amen. If I would have to give a subject, amen, I would say, I almost died in this. Amen. So we'll leave it there. I almost died in this. Amen. So we know about the story about this woman with this issue of blood. And it states that she had an issue for 12 long years dealing with different type of physicians and everybody trying to help her. And I kind of imagine her trying to find the best people. Oh, this person can do this. Oh, I know this person can help you in this area. And she is spending all her money to now she's to the point where she has no money left. She tried everything. And in my reading, I was trying to figure out, well, was the medicine not working? You know, did they give her a wrong prescription or anything? But it's not that the medicine wasn't wrong or wasn't working. It just wasn't working for her. The medicine just wasn't meant for her because everybody else can be healed by this prescription but her. It was not meant for her. Just like when we try things because everybody else tried it or because you like it, I'm going to try it because I like it. Everything is not meant for you just because it seems like that it's meant for everybody else. So then we go down and she is trying these doctors and nothing seems to be working. So to me, amen, I am imagining that somewhere or maybe somebody came in her home and started talking about this man named Jesus. So I don't know if it was a man or if it was a woman, and they like, hey girl, I saw Jesus doing his miracles, and I know you tried everybody else, but I need you to come and try this man. I'm visualizing this person that if Jesus didn't do nothing for him, he saw a miracle himself enough to believe in this man that, hey, I know a woman who has an issue, so I'm about to go to her and tell her about this man. It's a lot of people that has issues that is waiting for us to come and tell them about Jesus, but we haven't got there yet to tell them about Jesus. So they're still sick, and they're still waiting to hear our testimonies of how God brought us through, of how Jesus made ways for us. So she is still here, and this person is talking in her ear about this man named Jesus. So even though in her mind she is tired, she has no more money, and at this time we know that she had an issue with blood, so she was considered unclean. And if she touched you, you was unclean. If she sat on your couch was unclean. Anything about touching her or her being on it or around it was unclean, and she couldn't go nowhere but stay in her unclean house. All right. She couldn't go nowhere. But because of how excited this person was talking about Jesus, you know how we get excited about God, because sometimes it makes somebody else excited, or when somebody is preaching, it makes us excited to want to preach too. This is how this lady was getting. Even though in her body she was weak and tired, and she did not want to do nothing no more. And I kind of figured maybe in her head she was a slight scared about, hey, you want me to go see this man? Don't you know if these people see me, they're going to stone me? But then I began to realize that maybe she said, you know what, I'm going to throw it out my head. And this is my last chance. This is my last resort. And I can hear her saying, I'm going to go anyway, and if I die, I'm going to die trying. But I'm going to go and see what this man is about, because you boosted me up that he's a good God and he's a good Jesus. So I'm about to go see. I ain't got nothing else to lose. I'm already dying. I'm getting worse. I'm not getting better. I'm getting worse and I'm dying. So why not go and try this man that this person is telling me about? Why not go try the man that our apostle is telling us about? Oh, he's a healer, but I'm over here in pain. He's a way maker, but I need ways to be made. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to go see what my apostle talking about, and I'm about to go find out who this Jesus is over here. All right. Not just listen to what she got to say, but when she's talking, that is beginning to plant a seed. When we're talking to people and ministering to people and telling our testimony, that is beginning to plant a seed in them that should urge them to want to go and see about this man you call Jesus, man you serving. I want to go, you got all this going on, I want to go serve him too.
Yeah.
So she decides to get some strength, you know. And she like, I'm coming. So I'm picturing that she ain't just walking. If she